Show him that I reject his power, and I can take first place without using it.
Hello, it's Savannah Cassie. Welcome to My Hero Academia. Let's get on to the reaction.
Why are you putting yourself through this? I want to live up to people.
Because he's a goddamn idiot. Have you met Midoriya yet? He's been breaking his bones since the entrance exam.
I will reject you. I refuse.
It's so sad because, if Todoroki actually grew up in a good environment, he would be actually happy to use his fire side. But unfortunately, he did not.
Your quirk, not his! I wanted to.
I love that it's Midoriya that encouraged Todoroki to use his fire side. I feel like if anyone else just said this, he would take it as a challenge or that, and would definitely pay them to say that.
I'll be a hero. Gotta try and...
This is such a cool scene, even though it's completely reckless.
Thank you.
Hold up the timing when to stop this fight. You guys should have stopped this earlier. And what if someone actually ran into those walls? Someone is definitely going to die if they run into the walls.
He was there to beat Todoroki, but it almost seemed like he was happy to lose.
Yeah, because that's exactly what he was trying to do. Get Todoroki to use his damn fire side.
Where was all that power during the cavalry battle, I wonder?
Did you guys miss all his broken bones when he used his powers? Did you guys not see that well?
What's the matter? Not gonna tell me to get lost?
Well, aren't you smug? Hey, Todoroki, don't let Endeavor do whatever the hell he's planning to do, okay?
You need to learn to control your left side. It's dangerous to release so much energy like that.
I mean, he is right. Unfortunately, I have a feeling he doesn't listen to his own advice since, his entire costume is made out of flames. How many people have you accidentally burned because of that?
Now that you've abandoned your childish rebellion, we can get back to what's important.
Well, if you were actually a decent father, though, he wouldn't have this childish rebellion. He would actually be okay with his fire side, but unfortunately, you tormented him.
I haven't abandoned anything.
I love that. Endeavor's like, oh, you use your fire side once you have abandoned all your, grumpiness and, hatred towards me. Now I can fully train you.
I forgot all about you.
I love that Endeavor is completely rattled hearing Todoroki's statement of him not even thinking of once about his father during the entire tournament.
Maybe I don't need you.
Okay, I know you hate your father. Maybe still train with your father. I know it's gruesome, but are there any other people with actual fire quirks or quirks similar to you that could actually train you on your fire side?
I'm afraid it'll never be the same as it was before.
Oh, Midoriya looks like he's in pain. Oh, I feel bad for him.
I need to remove the bone fragments or they'll get stuck in your joints.
You have to do surgery? Don't you need an actual hospital to do that? Or could you just do that right here?
I don't like it one bit.
Okay, lady. Don't go blaming All Might for the kids' injuries. Blame the teachers who were responsible of looking after the fights and stopping them before they get bad.
You scared the crap out of me.
Oh my god, this is the first time Midoriya's friends actually meet Yagi. What are their reactions going to be like to him? Or is he just a normal teacher that they haven't had in class yet?
You guys, shouldn't you be watching the matches?
I love Midoriya's what the hell are you doing here? Why aren't you watching the tournament? Dude, they're your friends. They're allowed to check up on you. Has no one checked up on you before?
What bro's gonna want a sidekick that hurts himself?
Now you're just rubbing salt.
You know what? Mineta is completely right in this statement. Midoriya probably needs to hear this.
You're worried, but I've got to focus on surgery now. Surgery?
I love his friends worrying about him. They're surgery? We didn't think the injuries were that bad.
I couldn't do what you asked of me.
Oh, poor Midoriya, poor Midoriya. I think he thinks that he's an utter failure since he failed in his match.
Not said anything. I might have been able to beat him.
I mean, maybe Todoroki would subconsciously use flames like he did that one time during the cavalry battle.
In his first match, he looked so sad.
I love that the Midoriya's main reason for helping Todoroki out was because Todoroki looked sad.
It's the essence of being a hero.
I love All Might. All Might's you did a good job in my own eyes. Even if you failed, you did the right thing. Oh, Holy shit, he just grabbed her and raced her out of the arena.
Shiozaki is up!
I love even Midnight was shocked. She was like, holy shit, that went out fast. I can't believe he won that fast.
I've got her!
Yeah, Gully, I don't know how your acid is going to help you defeat Dark Shadow unless you actually hit the actual user. I love that he just used Dark Shadow just to push her out of the ring.
She said she had to perform surgery.
Recovery girl,
I simply love his friends. Like, even though they're watching the tournament, they're still, like, worried about Midoriya.
That's what you get for overusing your quirk in a short time frame.
Oh, so people can get injured overusing their quirk. That's actually a cool concept. Most of the time when people have superpowers, they never get hurt by their own superpowers.
I will not heal injuries like this anymore.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I think you can't, like, not help heal him. I'm pretty sure that's definitely illegal. Like, if you don't want to heal him because he's doing, like, self-harm or, like, self-injury to himself because of his quirk, then hire someone else to do it.
There has to be an option that's not so self-destructive.
Hey, ask someone who knows about All Might's secret to help out, like the principal.
To find a worthy successor to inherit One for All.
Yeah?
Oh, Midoriya doesn't think he's worthy of All Might's power. That's so sad to see, especially knowing that he only lost once. Like, I love that he thought he lost in the entrance exam. He's like, oh, I will do everything in my power to succeed. And now he's in the tournament. And he's like, oh, I only lost once, and now I don't deserve All Might's power.
Maybe.
You're thinking it might be better for someone else to be my successor.
I love that All Might's like, you believe that you're not worthy of my power. You 100% believe that.
For example, if young Todoroki were to inherit it, the strength added to his own quirk would probably make him an unbeatable superhero.
And what does that mean? Does it just like give people with quirks power boost? Like, what exactly would happen if you gave the quirk to someone who already has a quirk?
I was quirkless too as a kid.
Oh, Midoriya's figuring out that All Might used to be quirkless. I thought he already figured that one out, or has he not clocked it in yet?
I had someone who believed in my potential.
You had a mentor? Like, I knew you had a teacher, but I didn't think the, like, last mentor who had one fall, like, taught you. Do you not know how to, like, teach other people, or was she just a shitty mentor?
One day you're gonna do incredible things with One for All.
I love that he's encouraging Midoriya to not give up. He's like, you have long ways to go. Eventually, you soon get there.
We'll talk soon, brother.
Hey, Tensei Eater's brother, what the hell are you doing? Are you running after crying? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, watching your brother's sports festival thing?
I found you, hero killer!
Hero killer? Yeah, you are so dead. No one, especially you, should be chasing after someone called the hero killer. Oh, Kirishima's quirk is excellent for Bakugo's like blast because it won't hurt him. Unless he's gonna like overdo his quirk, then I can see him like losing.
How long can he keep his hardening up? Kirishima!
You know what's sad about the My Hero Academia fan? They always look over Bakugo's intelligence. They never bring to light. They always look at Midoriya's intelligence and always give him the light and credit when Bakugo's very intelligent as well.
I guess Kirishima's quirk seems simple on the surface, but it's still effective.
Even Midoriya is shocked by how well this fight is going.
Not sure. I called him earlier, but he was working.
Yeah, he's working on dying.
What's this? It seems to be working this time!
Oh, Bakugo figured it out that Kirishima's been overusing his quirk.
Straining to keep your body rock hard this whole fight, right?
I love this explanation. Like, he's not just beating up people just to beat up people, like how some people interpret him. No, he's like analyzing everyone around him, sort of like Midoriya's doing, and figuring out how to beat up the people.
There! Now I understand why you were trying to—
Well, RP to Kirishima, you were a wonderful opponent.
Had more guts than that, Kirishima! With that vicious carpet bombing, Bakugo—
I love that Tensei is completely lost and Kirishima lost. I love that these two are actually becoming friends.
Sure, but shouldn't you be taking it easy?
I want to watch these matches in person.
You know what? Your friends do have a valid response. Should you even be walking around places?
Plus, if he uses his flames now, he's even more dangerous.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I think you're just fine. Todoroki just had a confirmation with his father. I have a feeling he's not gonna be using his flames against you.
Wasting any time.
It's so sad because really Ida only has speed. Unless he uses Receptor Burst, I think that's the only way that he could actually beat Todoroki.
Ida's been surrounded!
Can't he just like speed up the ice or use his like rocket booster of the legs to like semi-fly?
I have 10 seconds before my...
See, that's what I was talking about. One good hit would definitely just knock him out.
Look at that speed!
Ooh, that definitely has to hurt.
My muffler...
Oh, Todoroki got him. When the hell did Todoroki was able to freeze his gear?
Attacks today. You forgot I could do precision moves too, didn't you?
I love once Todoroki gets one little thing of ice on Ida, he's able to just freeze his entire body.
But you best.
Oh, and his brother's injured. Or dead. I so called it.
All might is worthy.
Why is All Might worthy? Do you look up to All Might? Like, I know he's still the symbol of peace, but I think you're a psychopath. Oh, Darkshot is so not gonna win this. Bakugo's blasts are partly a life source.
But this time it looks like he's on the ropes!
What is that bird?
Poor Dark Shadow. Dark Shadow's not having a good day.
It looks like his moves are getting faster.
I think Bakugo's overdoing his quirk because he seems to like be blasting people more and going a lot faster. So I think he's overdoing it. So probably his next tournament will probably be against Todoroki. So he's probably gonna lose because of that.
I figured it out by attacking over and over again. It was a pretty bad...
I love Dark Shadow. It's like, did you figure out my quirk's weakness because someone told you? Bakugo's like, no, I just figured it out because I kept blasting you over and over. It wasn't that hard to figure it out.
That means our final fight will be between Todoroki and Bakugo!
Oh, I think Bakugo's overdoing his quirk. I think my theory about how he's gonna lose the next match is gonna be correct.
You chose a terrifying person to make your enemy.
Not at all.
I love the class rep is like, hey, copy guy, I think you made the wrong enemy. This guy's going to murder you next time he sees you. I love, like, Ida just giving them a small smile, reaffirms his friends that he will be okay even though he lost the fight.
No, son, I'm not calling about that. I mean, I'm sorry.
Wow, your parents could give less of a shit about your tournament. They probably won't even watch it. They'll probably do heroism just like your brother. No wonder he got injured.
A villain got tensei.
You know what? This is a serious moment, but I'm gonna make a joke. Maybe if he stayed home and watched your dumb little tournament, he wouldn't be in the goddamn hospital.
That's fine, I'll open your eyes, heroes.
I love that the Hill Killer's just standing on the building, watching everyone, like, going to the alley where he murdered Ida's brother, just monologuing to himself like a crazy lunatic.
Please remain calm.
Oh wow, he just sensed that immediately. You could not, like, do a sneak attack on this guy at all.
Hero Killer Stain.
The Healer Killer does not look impressed. I don't think this relationship between these two villains are going to last.
Hero.
Why does Shigaraki look younger? Is it because he saw the Healer Killer? Is he, like, afraid of the Healer Killer, so it makes him, like, look small?
Couldn't beat him in a head-to-head fight! Damn.
Before we start the next episode reaction, hey, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications so you know the next time I post, and please leave a goddamn comment. Let's get on to the reaction series.
I, just want to say I'm gonna win.
I love that it's now like showing Bakugo's flashbacks, because at first all we saw was Midoriya's flashback, so it's like a nice breath of fresh air.
Our final fight will be between Todoroki and Bakugo!
I love doing this entire flashback. He's only looking at Todoroki because he knows that Todoroki is a threat. He knows he's a challenge and he's like ready to beat it.
And Shoto,
That child's left side sometimes looks
Well, if Bakugo's overusing his quirk doesn't throw him out the ring, Todoroki's PTSD will do that.
So come at me with all you've got!
I love that Midoriya became Todoroki's #1 friend just because he screamed at him to use his quirk.
I tried not to think about her. Then that fight with Midoriya.
Why are you trying to not think about your mother? Like, I know she gave you the scar, but should you try to not think about your father? I mean, he is the one that sent her to the mental hospital. He is the reason why she poured boiling hot water on your face. He's technically the problem, not she.
Hey, what the hell are you doing in here? This is my space!
I love Bakugo. It's like, what the fuck are you doing in my waiting room? And then he realizes, oh wait, this is your waiting room. Whoops, I'm sorry.
Fine, so I may have walked into the wrong room.
Hey Bakugo, should you be going to a recovery goal? I don't think you should be walking like that. And I know you're overdoing to your quirk. So how about you go to a recovery goal?
You got to this, icy hot!
Oh my god, Bakugo doesn't even flinch. Oh, that sends red flags.
Instead of trying to win the match himself, he focused on breaking my walls.
Hey Todoroki, you do not have to tell Bakugo any of this. He's just like, I love Todoroki just starts rambling about things to random people. Like, he just wants people to, like, understand him and get him and, like, be around him.
Was he like that when you were kids? So helpful.
I love that Todoroki's finally asking the questions about Bakugo and Deku's friendship because, like, yeah, they were childhood friends and he probably has lots of questions.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
A nice little angel, always helpful? Yes. Yes, he was.
It's all between you and me now! Focus on the match!
I love Todoroki's face. He's just like, what the fuck? Why did you kick the table away from me? I was using that.
Whatever your family problems are, whatever you're feeling, none of that.
Oh, did Todoroki clock in that Bakugo had been eavesdropping on his family lore? Or is he gonna just become friends because he eavesdropped on his family lore? That'd be crazy.
Use your flames on me!
I love Bakugo's like, if you do not go full on with me, I'm going to beat you up. Because honestly, Bakugo does have a goal.
Everyone to know I beat you at your best!
I love Bakugo's like, oh, my main goal is to be #1 hero and to get rich. But to be fair, that kind of statement of him just being rich is slowly slinking. Because to be fair, he just kind of wants to be the best at anything. He has the drive of wanting to be good at everything he does.
Let's see him try and use his powers against me when I'm bombing every inch of the stadium.
Jesus, Bakugo, you have the face of a serial killer. Yeah, I have a feeling that Bakugo's probably gonna win this match, unless Todoroki finally uses fire.
Damn it!
Holy shit, Bakugo's just smashing the ice. Like, he's not even really using his quirk, he's just full-on manpowering, smashing the ice.
Bakugo seems to have been completely buried! Is it possible?
Yeah, not for long. I have a feeling he's not going to be buried for long. He's definitely gonna blast himself out of it.
We're controlled. He's being cautious.
I love when Midoriya has finally clocked in and like has been watching Todoroki for a while. He's like, oh my god, he actually is afraid of Bakugo. So that's like why his ice is more controlled than ever. Oh my god, he just pounded on ice. He is rattling the entire stadium. Yeah, he's gonna blast himself out of there easily. Yeah, he just dug himself out of the ice. That was no challenge for him at all. It probably just gave him more excitement.
You got some pretty powerful attacks. But you're a...
Couldn't he, like, melt the ice? Couldn't explosion power melt the ice a little bit? I love that Bakugo's using everything he's learned. Like, he's legit propelling himself through the air, which we saw him using during the training arc between him and Midoriya. Oh, that was so smooth, Todoroki. I love that he just flipped around and decided automatically just to use an ice slide.
Use your left side. Do it, Shoto!
Oh, Bakugo looks pissed when he heard Endeavor trying to, like, encourage his son to use his fire side. He was like, shut the fuck up. This isn't your fight.
Jensen grabbed Todoroki's left side on purpose. He's done his research.
I love that even Azal was proud of his kid. He must, like, praise him for the walk and must tell everyone what's going on, even though I'm pretty sure they can see exactly what the hell is going on.
Todoroki's doing well so far, but his attacks are too simple. It almost seems like he lost his...
Hey Azawa, are you trying to doom your state students? Maybe don't announce that loudly, especially knowing that you're going up against Bakugo.
That's only possible if you come at me as hard as you can! There's no point if you don't fight me with the...
I love Bakugo and Todoroki's fight, because like Bakugo wants to win. He wants to accomplish a win, and he will not see it as a win unless Todoroki uses fire. Like, he wants a full-on battle at top strength.
Why are you even here? Show everyone you're trying to...
You know what? Fair analysis. Like, what's the point of being a hero if you're not going to use your full strength?
Not whether or not I did the right thing. What my...
Well, Todoroki's definitely gonna get hypothermia again. Dude, you're gonna need a little heat on that or you're just gonna be slow again.
Don't give up! Do your best!
Well, there goes Deku shouting encouragement to Todoroki to use his fire side.
Hell yeah!
And there's your fire. You happy now, Bakugo? He's finally using his quark.
You can't half-ass it! Try everything you can to defeat me, don't you?
What the fuck? How did you use that? How did you make a whirlwind with your explosions? Does he ever use this again?
Hold back!
Whirlwind versus fire. Who do I think is gonna win? I don't know. Probably Whirlwind. Well, Todoroki's PTSD just kicked him in the butt. He's so going to lose. I so called it. Oh god, that was a humongous blast. I hope everyone's A-okay.
No.
Oh my god, he killed Todoroki. Todoroki's so dead.
This isn't a real win for me unless you try harder! It can't end this way!
I love that Bakugo's completely pissed. Because he's like, that wasn't a fair fight. That wasn't a fair fight at all. Because you backed out. You backed out from using your own powers. Oh, so now you use your quark. Thank the Lord's midnight. I thought another student had to die, get super injured for you two guys to actually step in and use your quarks to stop the fighting from happening. The award ceremony. Well, it would be Bakugo, Todoroki, and Ida, right?
What the heck?
He's been going nuts ever since he woke.
They chained and muzzled him. Oh my god. Okay, I don't give a shit of what everyone thinks about Bakugo. Yes, he's an asshole, but does he deserve this? No.
Man, Bakugo.
I love that there's discrimination against people with heteromorph quarks, villain quarks, and also quarkless people. And yet they put Bakugo in front of the stadium, and neither the villain quarks or the people with meta quarks actually give a shit. They're just like, yeah, this is okay, this is normal. Like, this could have tied into that discrimination plotline that didn't sync well. Like, it kind of went, like, nowhere.
Tenya Ida actually shares the third place award with Tokoyami.
Oh, Ida won third place with Tokoyami? Like, how did he win third place also with Tokoyami? Is it like a point system or something?
Villain got my older brother.
Wait, you're saying Ingenium is hurt?
Oh, poor Ida. I hope Ingenium's fine and he's not that injured.
Ingenium, please be alright. For Ida's sake.
Yeah, even Midoriya's worried about Ida. Because to be fair, Ida's probably the closest one to go insane and do something stupid.
All Might's up there!
Hey, All Might, it's nice to see you. Now, can you please help Bakugo out of his chain and muzzle?
Young Tokoyami, congratulations. You showed great strength out there.
I love that he's the one that's getting the war ceremony. Like, I think it's really cute.
You're not going to be able to rely on your quirk in every battle you face.
I also like that he's giving like people a little advice, like, hey, your quirk's not gonna work well with every single battle you're gonna use, but in time you'll be like super powerful.
I'm assuming there's a reason you didn't use your left.
I love that All Might and Shoto kind of having this talk. Like, All Might realized that Shoto did use his fire side all the way, even though he like had been doing it for like a while.
Side, though it cost you the final.
Midoriya opened my eyes during our match.
I love that Shoto admits, like, yeah, it was Midoriya that snapped him out of that haze in order to use his fire side, but then he was blindsided and he went back to the state of just using ice.
To be the kind of hero you are, but my path isn't as clear.
No path is clear, and there's no way any of you guys are gonna be like All Might. All Might's in like a different league as you guys.
And I still need to settle things with someone very soon.
Who the bloody hell do you have to meet? Is it your mother? Because I'm pretty sure they said that she's in the mental hospital. Or maybe your siblings. I don't think you've talked to your siblings at all during this entire event.
I won't ask for details, but trust yourself. I'm sure you'll work things out.
Aw, that's sweet. And also, I like how All Might like doesn't pressure him into like talking, explaining fully like what exactly is going on.
Well, you did what you said you'd do in the...
See, even All Might agrees this is a little bit too much. I love in fanfiction, like, it's Ozawa that's pissed that Bakugo gets, like, muzzled. When it's actually kind of All Might that's like, hey, I think this is a bit too much. I don't think you need to do all of this.
Winning first place this way doesn't prove that I'm the best one here! Even...
I love that because Todoroki didn't go full on with him, like, Bakugo doesn't believe that he actually deserves to be in first place.
You're one of them. Still scary.
I love that All Might trying to shield Bakugo like he did when he lost against Midoriya. Like, hey, this is a lesson for you to learn and evaluate so you can win next time.
Get that trash off of me, you idiot!
Okay, that was extremely funny, but still, this entire scene with Bakugo being muzzled and chained is still completely, utterly messed up.
And climbed even closer toward your goals of being pros. I think the next generation of heroes...
Oh yeah, the scene was bringing broadcasters to everyone. By the way, is this a good idea, broadcasting it to everyone, where everyone can see what the powers and probably weaknesses are?
What? That was the perfect time to say Plus Ultra All Might!
I love that everyone in Stadium is pissed because All Might didn't do the Plus Ultra move.
You have the next 2 days of school off to recuperate. I'm sure...
Oh, thank the Lord, they get a break. By the way, does anyone realize that Bakugo is holding his prize thing in his mouth like a rabid dog?
The pros who watch the festival will want to recruit some.
Oh yeah, I forgot this entire thing was set up so people could actually scout them. I have a feeling no one is going to scout Midoriya because his quirk legit breaks his bones. But I think All Might said he had another teacher, or he was writing to someone saying that he needed help.
Don't run in the hallways!
Oh, poor Ida. Ida looks so frantic. I like that he broke the rules of like not running in the hallway because he was so worried about his brother.
The anesthesia's worn off, but he's still in...
Oh, a Ginium. Oh, that's devastated. I feel so bad for the Ida family.
Tensei, you're gonna be fine.
This is sad to watch. His mother just like laid on the floor while Ida's like, no, this can't happen.
Dinya, little bro.
That was such a sweet like flashback. Like it was short, but it was still super sweet.
On why? You can't just visit. Not without telling Dad, right?
Lady, that's his mother. He's allowed to visit his mother whenever he wants. He does not have to go tell Endeavor that he's gonna go visit his mom.
That child's left side sometimes looks unbearable to me.
I love how Todoroki's walking to the hospital. He's doing flashbacks of the last conversation he had with his mother.
If I'm ever going to use this body and these powers to become a hero,
Are you asking for her consent if you can use your father's powers? I mean, I get it because like probably the father's powers probably what gave her PTSD, but still.
hello, Mom.
Hey lady, your son walked into the room. I know you're probably in a haze, but please recognize that your son walked into the room.
I'll rescue her from this place, no matter what.
Well, that's a sweet moment. And how the hell are you gonna rescue her from a mental hospital? Are you gonna help her fix her mental health?
Oh, Mochi sounds good.
I love how the rest of this is just like seeing what the other people are doing with their lives.
There you are.
Dad? Mom? What?
Hey, Ochako, I don't mean to scare you, but I think you should call an exorcist on your parents.
An awesome effort on TV.
Wait, what? But what about work? Did you come?
Does Ochako have a secret eye weird quirk thing going on? Is this just how the animation did it?
Sure, the last two were because of dehydration.
Kinda sounds like you are way more
Why wouldn't I expect you to act any differently when you realize your son has a quirk? By the way, what was his explanation for secretly getting a quirk?
Finding out you had a power like that? I'm glad you have a quirk, but did it have to be so dangerous?
I love Inglesat. She's like, hey, don't belittle me. I just figured out you had a quirk. It almost gave me a heart attack.
bloomer, and anyway, now I have a quirk of my own, which is not suspected at all. It's great because
Oh, so is this confirming my theory that people can be late bloomers? By the way, I love that they're secretly still using the secret water quirk of tears.
Stupid weakling mouth!
I mean, that's one way to brush your teeth. By the way, if you like my reaction, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications so you know the next time I post. Please leave a goddamn comment and have a goddamn good day.